Hey, Dr. Jones.
Hey, what's up?
I had some questions about our business class over the semester.
Yeah, fire away.
I was wondering if you can explain the supply and the demand. Can you please explain that again?
So supply and demand is the economic model of price and determination in a market. And whenever there's an increase in supply and a decrease in demand, then there's going to be a surplus, which is a decrease in the equilibrium point. Whenever there's an increase in the demand and a decrease in the supply, there's going to be a shortage, which is going to result in an increase in the equilibrium point.
Hey, doctor. I have some more questions about business. What do I need to know about budgeting?
So for budgeting, you should always start planning when you're 18 or around 18 so that you can start to save early. And you should always use SMART goals, which are specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. It's a great way to use goals. I also think that you should reward yourself when doing smart spending, because that's always a great thing to do. And eliminate your credit card debt. That is really important. Credit card debt is like being chased down by a boulder.
I see. Very wise. Hey, doctor. I have some more questions about business. Please remind me about how to write proper resume.
So for your resume, you should have your resume, your cover letter, and your reference sheet. You should always say your strongest abilities and skills and how they relate to the company. That is a very key thing to do. You should always also have your reference sheet, cover letter, and your resume have the same format.
Hey, professor. If I do get job, how do I do oral presentation?
So first, you should have an introduction that grabs the attention of the audience. Then you should have a body that has at least 3 main points. Then for your closing, you should grab the attention of the audience and also summarize what you said. You should not memorize your entire speech, and you should only look at the audience at least 50% of the time. And make sure you practice.
Hey, teacher. During the IES, how would me and my partner work where together?
Well, you should strategize and plan together over text and email. You should figure out what resources you have and plan how you're going to distribute those resources. And you should figure out who needs the resources that you have a ton of. And that will make the IES a lot easier. And you should also strategize and plan this out way before the Econ Summit. It will make things a whole lot easier. And you should have a great amount of commitment to the IES.
Okay, teacher, now I have only a few more questions left. So, if I want to organize my personal financing, what should I do first? What's the most efficient way?
Well, you should organize your personal finance on Excel. Excel is great for calculating math, it's great for creating pivot tables, and it's very convenient because it predicts what you do next. That's why you should have Excel for your personal finance.
Oh, so it's very useful, yes?
Yes.
Tell me about the stock market.
So the stock market is having ownership in a publicly traded market. So in the stock market, there's common stocks and there's preferred stocks. Common stocks is when the dividend is not guaranteed, and preferred stocks is when the dividend is at a fixed rate. So there's 3 different indices in the stock market. There's NASDAQ, SP 500, and Dow Jones. Dow Jones is the 30 most significant ones. SP 500 is all the largest companies, and NASDAQ is all the stocks. And that's the stock market.
Thank you very much. Hey, Professor, only 2 more questions. So, the one out of the 2, I'm really confused about the GDP. So, can you please explain what GDP is?
So the GDP is gross domestic product. GDP is the total market value of all finished goods within a country in a year. GDP, the formula for GDP is net exports, consumer spending, government spending, and investments. And GDP is how the country is economically performing in its region.
Okay, teacher, last question. May I know what the 4 types of insurance are?
So there's life insurance, health insurance, homeowners insurance, and autos insurance. Life insurance is whenever you die, the money that you want to go to the people that you love, or whoever you want, that money will go to them whenever you die. Health insurance is whenever you get injured or ill, the money that it takes for your recovery is that money from the health insurance. So for auto insurance is whenever damage goes to your car, that money from auto insurance will pay for that. And homeowners insurance is whenever there's damage to your house or house repairs need to be made, homeowners insurance will go towards that.
Thank you.